Chapter 13 The Thunder. With name of the God, the Almighty, the Merciful. Alif Lam Mim Ra. These signs of the book, and what sent down to you from your Lord, the truth. And but surely most of the mankind, not they believe. The God, the One, who raised the heavens with other than pillars, you see them, then sat over the throne, and sends the suns and the moons, all, they flowing to a term summed. He ponders the command, He distinguishes the signs. Maybe you, with meeting of your Lord, you be assured. And He the One who extends the earth and makes in her pegs and rivers, and from all the fruits makes in her 2 pairs too. He covers the night, the day, surely in that to be signs to people, they thinking. And in the earth pieces alongside, and gardens from grapes, and growth and dates, rooted and other than rooted, they slaked with a fluid single, and we grace some of them over others in the feeding. Surely in that to be signs to people, they understanding. And if you wonder, but wonderful their saying, is when we are dust, are we surely to be in creation new? They, those who reject with their Lord, and those, the binds in their necks, and those companions of the fire, they in her living perpetually. And they ask you to hasten with the evil before the good, and have passed from before them the examples. And surely your Lord to be with forgiveness to the mankind over their wrongdoing, and surely your Lord to be severe the end. And they say, those who reject, why not send down over him a sign from his Lord? Surely what you, a warner, and to all people a guide. The God, He knows what she carries, every female, and what take away the wombs, and what add, and everything with Him, with measure. Knower of the unseen and the witnessed, the great, the high. Equal from you one who hides the saying, and one open with it, and one He hidden with the night, and visible with the day. To Him stationed from in front of Him, and from behind Him, they guarding Him from command of the God. Surely the God, not He changes what with a people, till they change what with their souls. And when intends the God with a people evil, but no turning to it, and not to them from other than Him from protection. He the One, He shows you the lightning, fear and desire, and He creates the clouds, the heavy, and it glorifies the thunder with His praise, and the angels from His fear. And He sends the strikes, but He brings with them one He wishes, and they dispute in the God, and He severe, the surrounder. To Him calling, the true, and those they call from other than Him, not they answer to them with a thing, except like extending a cup to the fluid, to it reaching, but goes to it, and not it with reaching it, and not calls of the rejectors, except in astrayness. And to God they prostrate, those in the heavens and the earths, obeying and hating, and their shadows with the mornings and the evenings. Say, who Lord of the heavens and the earths? Say, the God. Say, are but you taking from other than Him protectors? Not they control to themselves benefit, and not bad. Say, are they equal, the blind and the seer? Or are you making equal the darknesses and the light? Or they making to God partners, they creating like His creation, but similar the creation over them? Say, the God creates everything, and He the One, the irresistible, sends down from the heaven fluid, but slithers valleys with their measure, but carries the flood, Zabada, higher. And from what they light over it in the fire, seeking ornaments or sustenance, Zabada, example of it. Like that He strikes, the God, the truth and the wrong. But of what the Zabada, but He takes to side. And of what it benefits the mankind, but He stops in the earth. Like that He strikes, the God, the examples. To those who answer to their Lord, the good, and those not they answer to Him, if surely to them what in the earth altogether, and an example of it with it, not they freed with it. Those, to them evil the account, and their abode hell, and bad the cradle. Is but one, He knows surely what's sent down to you from your Lord the truth. Like one, He blind. Surely what they remember, those with the sense. Those they complete with promise of the God, and not they break the ratification. And those they join what orders the God with it, that it be joined. And they fear their Lord, and they fear evil the account. And those who patiently seek face of their Lord, and make constant the prayer, and spend from what we sustain them, secretly and openly. And they push away with the good the evil, those to them end the home. Gardens eternal, they will enter them, and one who writes from their fathers, and their spouses, and their progeny, and the angels, they enter over them from every door. Peace over you with what you waited, but blessed end the home. And those, they break promise of the God from after ratifying it, and they cut what orders the God with it, that it be joined, and they war in the earth. Those, to them the curse, and to them evil the home. The God, He extends the sustenance to one He wishes, and He measures, and they rejoice with the life of the world, and not the life of the world in the hereafter, except play. And they say, those who reject, why not send down over him a sign from his Lord? Say, surely the God, he makes astray one he wishes, and he guides to himself one who turns. Those who believe, and surely tranquil their hearts with remembrance of the God, are not with remembrance of the God surely tranquil the hearts. Those who believe and do the righteousness, turning to them and good abode. Like that we sent you in people, have passed from before her people, to your reading over them what we inspire to you, and they reject with the Almighty. Say, He my Lord, no God except He, over Him I trust, and to Him to be turned. And if surely a Qur'an moved with it the mountains, or cut with it the earth, or speak with it the dead, but to God the command altogether, will but not they give up hope, those who believe, that if He wished, the God, to be guiding the mankind altogether, and not will they decline, those who reject, she coming to them with what they manufacture, catastrophe, or she allowed near from their homes, till it comes, promise of the God, surely the God, not He defers the promise. And already mocked with messengers from before you, but I delayed to those who rejected, then I grabbed them. So how was my end? Is but one, He stands over every soul with what she earns, and they make to God partners. Say, name them, are you informing Him with what not He knows in the earth, or with apparentness from the sayings? But beautiful to those who reject their plotting, and they stop over the path. And one He makes astray, the God, but not to him from guide. To them punishment in the life of the world, and to be punishment of the hereafter, more splitting, and not to them from the God from stopping. Example of the garden, which promised the pious, flowing from beneath her the rivers, her feed continuous, and her shades. This, end of those who fear, and end of the rejectors, the fire. And those, we brought them the book, they rejoice with what sent down to you. And from the societies, those, they reject some of it. Say, surely what I ordered, that I serve the God, and not I partner with Him. To Him I call, and to Him abode. And like that we send it down, judgment Arabic. And if you followed their thoughts, after what comes to you from the knowledge, not to you from the God, from protection, and not stopping. And already we sent messengers from before you, and we made to them spouses and progeny. And not is to a messenger that he comes with a sign, except with will of the God, to every term a book. He weakens, the God, what He wishes, and He strengthens, and with Him mother of the book. And if what we surely show you some of what we promise them, or we surely take you away, but surely what over you the delivering, and over us the account. Or not they see, surely we bring the earth, we shortening her from her sides. And the God, He judges, no standing to His judgment, and He swift, the accounter, and have plotted those from before them. But to God the plot altogether, He knows what she earns, every soul, and soon they will know, the rejectors, to whom end the home. And they say, those who reject, not you sent, say, enough with the God witnessing between me and between you, and one with Him knowledge of the book.